So today, it is December in 2021. I'm going to talk about when's a great time to think about getting in this market, what's happening right now, and what's coming up. I'll give you some predictions on what I see happening in New York City and the real estate market in 2022. Okay, so today I'm going to give you my predictions for the real estate market in New York City in 2022. And this is based on the word on the street and really analyzing the data and listening to the experts as they analyze the data, looking at what we've been through and what we think might be coming next. So before I get started, guys, make sure to press that subscribe button right there. Make sure to like this video and forward this to anybody that you think might be interested in it. If you subscribe about at this point, the YouTube algorithm loves it. So help me out, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into it. Obviously, we've been through some drastic ups and downs in the last year and a half because of this pandemic. Spring, summer, and fall of 2020 were disastrous for New York City. I mean, the market really froze up and some people got some incredible deals in those times. If you had something going into contract from May to December of 2020 as a buyer, you probably scored, right? You know, if you look at the data over the last year and a half since pandemic started, if you look at the metrics that we really look at to judge how the market is going, you're gonna see big swings over the last year and a half. In summer and fall of 2020, it's a big swing down, and then you go into 2021, and over the summer 2021, it's a big dip up. So there's one little fun fact I want to drop in there, you guys, and this just gives you a real perspective on how busy it really was coming out of pandemic. In the third quarter of 2021, more apartments sold in New York City than in any quarter in the past 32 years. Okay, sales volume. We beat sales volume in the past 32 years in Q3 of 2021. So that's huge, guys. I mean, the market was just on fire in 2021. Now, over the past 2 months, it's kind of softened a little bit and kind of come back down to normal. So that's kind of where we are right now. The experts that I've been listening to lately are tending to say we're at a market plateau, right? We're in December in 2021. We had crazy volume over the summer and the fall, and we're kind of leveling off right now. I think that if you're a serious buyer or seller, winter is a great time to be thinking about doing a deal. It's only the really dedicated players that are in the market right there that really want to get a deal done. So you kind of know that you're working in that environment. Plus the idea that we're now coming out of a plateau, prices have stabilized. I think they're still a little bit down. I actually, I'm going to consult my notes here because I sat in on a webinar the other day from a guy named Noah Rosenblatt. He runs a website called Urban Digs, and they really do some amazing data analysis, amazing statistics, amazing graphs. So I sat in on a webinar from him, and I'm just gonna tell you what he said because it was kind of like this guy really knows, right? So he's saying that right now liquidity is like 2016, which is a lot of liquidity. There was a lot of action in 2016, but our prices are like 2019, which is basically flat. You know, I mean, if we're flat from 2019, before 2019, there was a really big increase in New York City real estate values. So if we're flat in 2019, that's actually a buying opportunity, right? Because prices have basically stopped rising, you know? So there is a buying opportunity right now, but the volume is turning to favor sellers. Okay, because there's a lot of action, there's a lot of homes coming on the market, and they're moving very quickly. So we're starting to favor sellers. Basically, they're looking at their prediction for 2020 is we're moving into a seller's market again. So that means now's a great time to think about putting your home on the market. And if you're a buyer, you need to get in now because there's not going to be deals left next year. That's the predictions. So I predict possibly really early next year, maybe even March, for before it starts to get really busy again. I think we're gonna feel a lot more secure about things about the pandemic and variants and stuff like that. And a lot of money that's been sitting on the sidelines is gonna jump back in very early next year. I think we're gonna have an early start to our busy season next year. Now's a great time to kind of jump in and get ahead of that curve and get a deal done. If you're interested, if you're thinking about making a move, please just put a comment below, shoot me a text, whatever. I'm happy to talk to you about it. I'd love to talk to you and just point you in the right direction. I kind of pride myself in being able to connect people that need to be connected. So I hope that helps, guys. My 2 cents for 2022. It's going to be an exciting year, definitely. There's a lot I'm really excited about, a lot I'm working on. I'm still very active in the New York City real estate market as I'm working on these building projects up in the Catskills. So I hope you'll hang tight for both. I'm going to be talking about both. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to stick around. Hope you have a great holiday. Stay warm this winter. See you guys soon. Bye.